What are you experiencing?
I'm experiencing a lot of self-discovery here, which I wasn't really expecting, because when I signed up to go on the trip, I thought I actually knew like everything about myself. But when I got here, like everyone's a stranger, so you have to figure out how to talk to everyone when you don't know anything about them. So you just kind of figure it out, which is okay though. Like it's comfortable because nobody knows anyone. So they're all going through the same thing. The talking circles, you learn a lot about people and yourself, because if you just let go, you end up just kind of rambling. And then people bring it up later and it's just like, oh, I did say that. That's cool. I never say things like that. Just the experiences here make you live in the moment here, and you just find out more about yourself because you're not really relying on other people. You're pretty much on your own. You know, it makes you see that you can do anything, even without the people you already know.
Okay, so what are you experiencing now?
Well, as opposed to last time, I think I'm learning so much more about the people I'm with, the community I'm in, and the people, the Navajo people, which has been so awesome. Like, last night we had a talking circle, and it was just really incredible, especially for me because I was able to talk about things that are really hard for me, and talk about things that I wasn't used to sharing with people. But since we have such like a beautiful sense of community here, and since it was just like a place where we were encouraged to be open and honest, I felt like it was safe to share, and it was like really incredible. I just have really been enjoying learning about the Navajo culture, about the connectedness of everything, and the importance that we play in connection to the earth. And I really also like the importance of like the elders and stuff, because like there's so much disrespect for people who are older in our culture. And here I'm just like seeing like how wise and how much we have to learn from people who are older than us. And being around Francis and June is just like everything that comes out of their mouth is like so wise and impactful and beautiful and awesome, and just I love being around them and soaking that up and learning. I'm also experiencing a little nervousness but a lot of excitement for the Sweat Lodge ceremony tomorrow. Just having to like be naked in front of a bunch of people, especially because I've never done anything like that, is a little bit nerve-wracking, but at the same time, like what I was talking about before, like how everyone's just like accepting stuff, I know it won't be a big deal, and like the only person it's a big deal to is like, you know, me like up here. So I think just like being able to get past that and being able to experience that same kind of acceptance and love about like not only who I am but like what I look like will be like really sweet. So I'm excited too.
I heard it gushed everywhere like one of those gushers. Remember gushers with candy?
Yeah, I definitely was similar to a gusher.
That's really good.
Yeah.
What? I don't know where I am. Yeah, I don't think it's like real creamy. I gotta psych myself up.
We had a really good day, I think. Being at Francis and June's is like a really nice time to kind of slow down a bit. It's one of the few places where you can step in and there's a very palpable atmosphere, and it's very distinct too. It's similar, like, I get in the arts village too, you know, like you walk into a room and there's like so many people caring, having positive energy. We spent the afternoon rebuilding the Sweat Lodge, which I think is a huge honor, considering the one we took down had been in use for 13 years. So not only will we be doing a sweat lodge tomorrow, but we will have helped make one that will be in use for probably a decade at least, and it's really nice. And that's just such a great concept to think about. So I'm really, really glad that we were fortunate enough to partake in that.
We could hang another one of those in the front, all around the front. You have a double layer on it. No, it doesn't. Well, I don't know. Some earth got dug out of it. So.
Okay, so what are you experiencing now?
Tranquility. Yeah, we just did the sweat lodge, which was really interesting because, I don't know, I feel cleaner than I did before, and it's just interesting because, like, it's all sweat, and just, like, you're sweating and dripping, and, like, in our society, I guess you'd be really, really gross. But it just, I feel wonderful. Like, I feel like the sweat lodge was really needed because there's a lot of norms in, like, our society that need to be broken, I feel. And, like, we're always self-conscious, especially in the sweat lodge, like, on whether or not you're naked. And, like, in our dorm, it's like, ooh, you're naked, go away. But here, it's accepted, and I feel honored. The sense of being okay with your own body. Like, afterward, I didn't get dressed, and I danced for a little bit, and I'm a dancer, and that was just wonderful, just to, like, move freely, and that was just, I don't know, it's just, like, connecting the mind to the body, I guess, because you have no clothes to hide behind, so you have to be beautiful in yourself, because you are.
Now I'm experiencing comfort, like the feeling that you get right before you go to bed, I think. Probably directly from the sweat lodge and spending an hour and a half rolling around in the mud. We were all given the opportunity to sing our own song, and I thought that was important. And I didn't realize how many people actually had, like, something that they think they needed to share, like a song that they needed to sing. You can't learn in school. You really can't. You can think you learn and you can pretend to learn, but it's hard to learn by staying in the same space.
But that's Nick Alicia, and went to Rock Unified School District, the short, Johnson, O'Malley, but that's in Nishnat, or these ones, like Ajanat, and in a Senegate, as later.
I suppose my experiences are going to be different than a lot of people's because I've been here a number of times and I'm in a leadership role. So what makes the trip primarily different is the different students. There's something about getting on that plane or getting on the bus and being removed from everything that you're familiar with, and it really does create a space where you can learn new stuff. real safe place to go to try different things.